In the digital age, Facebook stands as a colossal platform, shaping social interactions and influencing behavior. Beneath its vibrant facade lies a darker psychological landscape utilized to captivate and retain users. Dark psychology taps into human emotions, leveraging fear, desire, and curiosity to manipulate user engagement. The algorithms governing Facebook's content dissemination are finely tuned to evoke emotional responses. Posts curated to trigger outrage or joy capture attention more effectively than neutral content. This mechanism fuels a cycle where users become unwitting players in a game designed to maximize interaction. The more reactions and shares a post garners, the more likely it is to spread, creating a ripple effect that draws in more participants, amplifying the emotional impact. Fear of missing out, FOMO, is a powerful weapon in Facebook's arsenal. By showcasing carefully crafted images of vibrant lives, fantastic events, and meaningful connections, the platform creates a sense of urgency that compels users to stay engaged. This psychological manipulation generates a skewed perception of reality, where individuals feel inadequate if they aren't participating in the latest trends. As users scroll, the constant influx of curated content reinforces their desire for validation and approval from peers. Moreover, Facebook's features, such as notifications and friend requests, stimulate a compulsive need for social validation. Each notification acts as a small thrill, a rush of dopamine that encourages users to remain connected. This creates a feedback loop, where users continually return to the platform seeking those fleeting moments of joy and connection. Understanding this mechanism reveals how deeply embedded the platform is in daily habits and routines. A cautionary tale. Facebook's experiment in emotional manipulation introduction. In the heart of Silicon Valley, a tech giant known for connecting people worldwide embarked on a controversial experiment that would later spark widespread outrage and raise serious questions about the ethical implications of data-driven manipulation. Facebook, the social media behemoth, conducted a study to test the power of emotional contagion on its users. This experiment, while seemingly innocuous at first glance, revealed a troubling trend in the use of psychological techniques to influence user behavior. The experiment. In 2012, Facebook researchers manipulated the news feeds of approximately 689,000 users without their knowledge or consent. By altering the content of these news feeds, the researchers aimed to determine if positive or negative emotional content could influence the emotions expressed by users in their own posts. The experiment was conducted over a one-week period. For half of the users, the algorithm was adjusted to prioritize posts with a more positive tone. The other half were shown posts with a more negative tone. The researchers then analyzed the emotional content of the posts made by these users during the experiment. The findings. The results of the experiment were both surprising and concerning. The researchers found that users who were exposed to more positive content were more likely to post positive content themselves. Conversely, users who were exposed to more negative content were more likely to post negative content. This suggested that the emotional content of the newsfeed could have a significant impact on the emotions of users. The controversy. The experiment, when it came to light, sparked a firestorm of criticism. Many argued that Facebook had violated the privacy of its users by manipulating their emotional state without their knowledge or consent. Critics accused the company of engaging in unethical behavior and of using its immense power to influence public opinion. Facebook defended its actions, claiming that the experiment was conducted in accordance with its data use policy. The company argued that the data collected was anonymized and that the participants were not identifiable. However, these arguments did not allay the concerns of many who felt that the experiment was a clear violation of ethical principles. The implications. The Facebook experiment had far-reaching implications. It demonstrated the potential for large tech companies to use data-driven manipulation to influence the thoughts and behaviors of millions of people. It also raised questions about the ethical limits of data collection and use. In the wake of the experiment, there were calls for greater transparency and accountability from tech companies. Many argued that these companies needed to be held to higher standards of ethical conduct, particularly when it came to the use of personal data. The impact on public trust. The Facebook experiment eroded public trust in the company. Many users felt betrayed by the company's actions, and there were calls for boycotts and increased regulation of the tech industry.